All right, can someone hit the blue button on that projector for me?
No, just too short. Here, I'll give you my picture.
All right. All right, this is Digital Forensics. Hopefully everybody realizes that by now. Yes, okay. Wow, we are getting full in here. Got one more seat here.
What?
Josh, you're gonna have a partner here in a second. Jaden's gonna come in. Or you, wow, we are really full. Is this class this popular?
Yeah.
Okay. But just so you know, I am planning on recording every session, and I'm going to be streaming it with Zoom as well. Is anyone on the Friday meeting I did with Zoom 2 weeks ago? I had 50 of you in there. I was like crazy crowded. Worked quite well.
Was anyone driving this time?
I don't know. Okay, so let's talk about. I'm Ken Dewey. I'm the director of cybersecurity. Have I met all of you? Maybe most of you once or twice. Okay.
I don't think you went on.
Okay, so let's, first of all, if you log into D2L for this course, you should see something similar to this. And we are in the course that says Digital Forensics. So has anyone been able to find the course yet? Okay, good. So we're going to talk about a few things. First of all, there's a welcome message on here. This is Digital Forensics, Tuesdays at 5:40, 129. Here's a link to the syllabus, but it's also on the content page. There's my phone number, my email address. Everybody see that okay? It's a little small. Maybe a little better? Okay. And I always put just random stuff in there that actually means something to some of these courses. So I recommend, has anyone found anything neat in maybe another course yet? But you'll figure it out. Okay. This chat might change, so I'm not sure on that yet. Free software for being Rose State students. You can get Microsoft software, in other words, Exchange Server, Windows, Windows 10, Windows Server, Windows whatever, but not Office through that link. You can get VMware software from here. And if you want Office, you can get it down here. Now the bottom link is for Office 2016. It's just because you have a Google email address, which is weird. A Google email address gets you Microsoft Office. I don't know how that works, but it does. It's free. So you're welcome to use it. I highly recommend you do. That's what I use. So it's fine. And you will need Microsoft software for this course. Will. Don't tell me you don't have it, because it's right there. It's free. Okay. And it works for Mac, it works for Windows, works for whatever. Okay. The DreamSpark stuff is as long as you're enrolled here. VMware seems to be 1 year. Because I literally tried to install a new version of Fusion this weekend, and my account was locked out. So Arlene had to re-enable it for me. But it varies. So, all right, let's see what else in here. If you're in my meeting, you learned about IT Pro TV. There's a link to it. What IT Pro TV is, you know, self-test software is like Transcenders and stuff like that. You might have heard of that. Some of you might have heard of that. Well, this is actually better. This is a site where you go there. They have links to all these videos. They actually make them live even for CompTIA software, Adobe software, Microsoft software, CISSP. If you want to know how to use Nmap, there's tons of videos on Nmap, and they walk you through all this stuff. Plus, there's also self-test software for Transcender, which is actually very expensive. You get 2 a month. So maybe this month you want Security Plus and Network Plus. Next month you can keep the same 2 or get 2 different ones. You can keep going forever. That software says, like it says on there, $150 per month. We're giving it to you for free. We got a heck of a deal. So we're literally paying $9,630 for this. Please use it. If you don't use it, we're not going to keep it. And if you use it and you don't continue to use it, I will deactivate your account, but you can always reactivate it by clicking on the link again. Point is, I only have so many accounts. Now, if I have 193 accounts. So if they fill up, no one else can have one. But if I go in there and I see Josh or Wendy has never logged in the last 6 months, I'm going to deactivate your account. So the next time you do, it'll just reactivate you. So pretty nice system we got up there, but a lot of really good. We were buying just the self-test software when we found this, and this is better and cheaper. So much better. I saw this video about about password complexity. It's kind of, I always put up stupid things that I find up here. So you don't have to look at it. And I think there's even a video, this warning video. Yeah, I actually got that in a voicemail. Warning, do not break the rules of cybersecurity. I mean, that really freaks some students out. They're like, what did I do wrong? I'm like, nothing. It's just funny. So you don't have to listen to it.
Just a fun message.
Yeah, just online chats. I don't know when I'll be doing this semester, but I left a link up there. That way, if you want to use Zoom, you can connect on and talk to me. A lot of people do. The cool thing about it is you can see my screen and I can see your screen if you want me to. If you do that, I prefer you be dressed. But yeah, we had a meeting Friday, 2 weeks ago, like whenever we closed. Was it last week or the week before? Whenever it was. And yeah, I was home all day, and the kids weren't happy. I said, "Oh, school's closed," and they're like, "Great, we can sleep in." I said, "No, we're not. We're cleaning the office, and we're doing all this stuff." So we worked the entire day. So by the time I came down for the meeting, I was looking pretty worn out. So I get on there, and Casey mentioned, "Again, your hair looks like crap." Like, I don't care. I'm doing this on my own time from my house. So, but yeah, it was pretty funny. But Zoom works pretty awesome. If you don't have an account, just get one. Okay, it's free. Let's see what else. Let me show you how our course is going to work. Under course tools, we have a content page. Inside here, you can see all your different labs. Most of them are disabled at the moment. Okay. Under course files, you see our syllabus and our schedule, which we're going to look at here in a second. You will see a link for some software. I'm always updating this. You'll see guidance software. I'll tell you, if you need a piece of software, it's up here. So there's Ncase Keys, there's X Workshop. We even got a brand new piece of software, which I haven't put up there yet, WinHex, which is amazing. We literally just bought the Pro license. That was another $2,500. So now we bought a lot of really cool software. We even have a new mobile piece of software that costs $10,000. So hopefully we can get all that stuff working for you guys this semester. But software's there. Under helpful info, sometimes I put different videos and stuff. Look at this stuff. I don't put up stupid. Okay, I do put up stupid stuff. But some of this stuff might be helpful for some things. Okay, so let's go and look at your syllabus. Here's our syllabus. I'm assuming there's typos in it. There always is. If you get something without typos, I didn't make it, so it's not real. Okay, so we're going to learn to understand how digital forensics works. Okay, I've been teaching this course since 2004. This course is so popular, some students take it multiple times. They like it so much. If you get where I'm going with this. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen this semester. I will be thrilled to give everybody an A. And just for that reason, some people, actually in this class and the online class, went and did assignment 1 already. So I deleted them all. I'm going to let you do it again. But yeah, well, some did better than others. But, you know, I would love to give you all good grades this semester because, you know, Josh, I don't want to see him in here twice. Not good. All right. Y'all know where my office is. It's literally straight down the end of the hall. I'm the only one with a little picture on the sign. Boy, made that for me. It's room 104. Let's see what else. Be nice to know some Unix. You can live without it because I will be walking you through everything when you Unix, literally step by step. So you will be able to do it without a knowledge of Unix. But if you did have a knowledge, it would help. If you have a Macintosh, anyone got a Mac in here? No one has a Mac in here? Seriously? Should get an A. Oh, no, that's bad. A lot of this stuff works on Macs, but not all of it. If, for instance, you have a Mac and want to run some of the software that won't run on a Mac, on the front page, go to VMware, download Fusion for free. Download Windows 7, 8, 10, whatever version you want, and install it in there. That's what I do at home. I have a Mac. I use it as a Mac, but some things like Ncase will not run on a Mac, so I have Windows installed just for that. So, and if need be, we can always give you a virtual machine. But we're finding, how many of you in here have never set up VMware Workstation before? Probably a good portion of you. It's just not immediate. Well, we find a lot of people don't have experience doing that, so I'm going to make you do that this semester. Because it's kind of handy you know how to do that. Especially if you got a Mac and you want to run Windows, you got Linux, you run Windows, or Windows want to run Linux, or whatever. Okay? All right. We're meeting Tuesdays at 5:40 in this room. Originally, the syllabus didn't say that. I did edit it. Or online. You can take this course online if you like. Some of you are enrolled in the online course. That's totally fine. I'm planning on doing the Zoom thing. I don't even know. Is anyone even here? Just me, which is good. Because I didn't tell anyone I was filming it. But you do need internet access for this course. Majority of things you'll be able to do on your own computer, which makes the system work better. But I will let you know when we get to those parts. It's online. There's the textbook, not required. I kind of recommend not getting the textbook. You really don't need it. You really don't. Okay? We're going to learn about all kinds of cool stuff. Password recovery, recovering files, tracking emails. You know, this first project is on tracking emails. Pretty boring stuff. But true story, I've had more people contact me after the fact, so thankful for doing this project, because people are getting jobs because of it. A student applied at the state regents area. The one question they asked him was, you how to track an email? He's like, well, technically I do. And then he got the job. Another student, they were sending out a bunch of spam mail and they couldn't figure out where it was coming from. And the guy took my course and he actually followed steps and he found it and he saved the day, basically. So there's a lot of stuff in here that you really use. Password breaking using PRTK. A student of mine from multiple semesters ago called me and goes, what was that software? I told him, he called that because you saved the day. It's like an 18 random digit password they had to break. Our physical plant here at Rose State, got a lot of vehicles. They track it all in a spreadsheet. And they lost the password to the spreadsheet. So what are they going to do? They sent it to me. So I literally put it in my tool and I said, go, and it was done. I'm like, what? Password was car. I was like, could have tried something. But the point is, a lot of this stuff you can use in real life. Okay? So you're going to be learning all kinds of cool stuff in here. Yeah, we don't have time to go through all this, so you can read all this. Grades, 65% of your grade comes from the assignments, 35% from the tests. That's all my forensics classes are, so I really want you to do stuff. Tests still matter. And the way my tests work, if you did the assignment, you won't have a problem. I ask you questions about the assignments. An example, which is not this year, but in the past, we had a crime scene, which is now in a different class, but we had a crime scene. The question I asked was, what was in the Coke can? Well, there was no Coke can. Boys, if you did the project, you would have said, there was no Coke can, and you would have said, there was no Coke can. Boys, if you did it, you'll have no problems at all. You know, one of the very things I said my favorite file header was D0C1? That was one of the test questions. What file header do you think might belong to an Office document? Oh, user, you know, stuff like that. If you did it, you'll know the answer. Or maybe I'll ask you to break a password. That'll be very quick, like car. But just so you know, hey, you can take a file, I can dump it in the tool, and oh, it broke it. So that's what your test is going to be like. Okay, so as long as you do the project, you'll be fine. If you screw up on a project, you need to figure out why you screwed up, because you might have to do that on the test. Okay? All right. So, all right, last day to withdraw, April 17th. May 10th is when your finals due. I think 5 days after that, I'll be on another cruise ship. I got 4 more cruises scheduled this year. That's all. Just 4. All right. Course schedule we'll look at here in a second. Late work. This is a bullet here. Late work is not accepted for any reason whatsoever. This pertains to all students on all assignments. All due dates are final with no exceptions. If you can't handle this, drop. That being said, if you come to me beforehand, like I had a student last semester, hey, I'm getting married. I'm going to go on for this week. That's totally fine. Or a guy contacted me, literally, I'm in the hospital, something's going on. Fine. But you know what? Yeah, I literally had a student, it was last year, I think, or the year before. I'm sorry, I can't complete the assignment this week. I'm on a cruise ship. I replied back, well, I'm currently grading your assignment from a cruise ship. It's not a problem. You know, so there's no, you can do work. Just, I don't care where you are. You know, I even found out how to get free internet on Delta airplane 2 months ago. I'll have to tell you about that sometime. So totally free Wi-Fi on Delta. It was awesome. Totally free.
I like that.
I'll explain to you later how to do it. Okay. Withdrawals, if you drop a course, you can use it. I'm not going to withdraw you unless you want me to withdraw you and we work together on getting you withdrawn. You can do it yourself. Okay. Now, if you owe money or something, I think you can't. academic withdrawal. If you don't do anything, you're going to get an academic withdrawal, and I hate those. I probably won't even do it because they cause more headaches than you'll possibly believe. The reason is it's a federal mandate. So we got Jeremy over there. Jeremy doesn't come to class. Jeremy got a Pell Grant. Jeremy doesn't come to class. Rose State will have to pay the government back the money for his tuition. So we're going to have to go after Jeremy to get the tuition, to pay it to the government. Problem was people would enroll in school, pocket the money, and never come to class. Next semester, keep going, keep getting Pell Grants, get all this money, never come to school. So they're trying to prevent it. So I just don't like academic withdrawals. Incompletes, there's one sentence that's kind of important. No student may be failing when asking for one. To receive an I grade, the student should have satisfactorily, in other words, completed a lot of the work. You must be passing, and you must have completed a lot of the work. Don't contact me on week 15. I realize I haven't done anything since week 1. No, that's not a reason. But maybe we're halfway through the course or 3/4 of the way through the course and something comes up, fine with it. But we'll make a contract and when you have to complete the work. I don't like giving those out. Auditing, we don't audit. Because I literally have never, use Josh as an example. Josh has never audited my course. But say Josh wanted to audit my course. Josh would contact me and say, I want to audit. We do this paperwork. Trust me, Josh would never show up again. So what happens is people don't. They literally don't have to anymore, so they don't go. You know, I've taken a bunch of the phys ed courses. You can't tell by looking at me, but I take a lot of courses at the gym. I've taken bowling 3 times, weightlifting. I can take them for free, or I can enroll in the class for free. The whole point is I enroll in the class, that way I have to go. It's one of those things, if you're not enrolled, you don't have to go, you're probably not going to show up. So, did you show up again on Friday, Josh, in the ice, before they canceled school?
I sure did.
Josh works at the gym every morning at 6 a.m. Don't you like how they'd be canceling school at 6:40 after he's already here?
Yeah, same scenario.
Yeah,
So
I figured.
They told me the day before that they let me know.
They didn't.
They did.
Okay.
Well, they let you know at 6:40.
ADA, yeah. Americans with disabilities, if you have a disability, please let me know. You need to get with Janet Griffith. Her phone number is right here. She's currently in the Child Development Center. This is her LRC, which was to open December 17th, by the way, which is probably not going to be open until May now. But
Did they break something already?
they haven't finished. They haven't put the floor in. They're close. Hey, y'all notice our floor was redone over the holiday?
No.
Some of you did, but if you notice it like last fall, until they literally redid the entire thing over the holiday, it is like 1,000 times better. It was bad before. They were literally popping up. They're still doing that upstairs, but okay. Don't cheat. If you get caught cheating, you know, first of all, don't go on Craigslist and buy the answers to an assignment. We had a student who did that. Well, they bought it from me. And I gave the extra credit and everything. And I asked him, how did you get that extra credit? Well, I did. I said, no, you didn't. You bought it from Oscar Higley, which happens to be me. See, I have a whole bunch of different personalities. I'm Dr. Bear and Oscar Higley, and I have just a whole bunch of them. So don't buy them, for me at least. That's bad, because we can find out who you are, obviously. Yeah, don't cheat. All you're hurting is yourself, okay? And the whole point, yeah, obviously a grade's important, a degree is important, but hopefully you're here to learn something. And if you cheat, you know, and I've literally had people who come in, haven't done the assignment yet, it's doing 20 minutes, and all of a sudden they're done. Yeah, they looked over someone sitting next to them and got it done, and not good. All right, so that's your syllabus. Everybody okay with that? Most of your things for this course will be submitted under quizzes. Actually, I think all of them in this course. They're all here. They're just all disabled at the moment, except for assignment 1. I use the quizzes more than the Dropbox because in the past, I would ask you to solve something. What's the right answer? Some of you would, well, you did tell me how far I had to go. Now with a quiz, you know what I'm looking for, which the students seem to like better because now you know I want to know this specific thing. Like with emails, I used to say, tell me what you can tell me about this email.
It's an email.
Right. And I'll be like, well, you didn't tell me this. Like, we didn't ask me for that. Well, now I'm asking you for that. Okay? So that's the quizzes area. Under grades, you can see your grades, obviously. Dropbox, we have, I think, the extra credit. I think if we have some, I'll tell you about it later. By the way, when you look at all these, like let's go to lab 1, you will notice there is a recording already up there from last semester. Yes.
Will they be open after they're graded so they can see which questions we got?
Okay, I'm changing that. In the past, I graded and I showed you what you got right and what you got wrong and the correct answer. Problem is, I mean, literally happened this semester. Security auditing, penetration testing, a student did not successfully complete it in the fall. I gave them the answers. So majority of the content I'm using in this semester, I literally opened the course before Christmas. Day 1 submitted every single time, got 100. Yeah, he knew the answers. Change. Now, if you get it wrong, I don't even tell you. If you get it right, you can see what you got right. If you get it wrong, you just got it wrong. I'm not going to tell you the answer.
Okay.
Now, if you'd like to talk to me and if you want to ask me, that's fine. But it's not going to auto show you the answer in the quizzes anymore.
But we can still go in and see which ones we got.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that was my point.
I'm just not going to, the answer is 5. It's not going to tell you that. You put a 3, it's going to say you got it wrong. It's not going to tell you 5. Because this student literally printed everyone out, literally went right. I'm like, no, that's see, I said,
Wrong application.
so I emailed them back and I said, you do realize some of these assignments are changing, which they did already change one of them in there, and then we have to redo some of them. But what I'm doing this semester is, the reason a lot more of them aren't open, is I'm making a lot more stuff random. It's like the passwords. There's 240 passwords. You only got to break like 20 of them. But Josh might get a totally different one than her and him and all the way around. So you might get the same, you might get something different. That way, if Josh decides to like this so much to take it a second time, he might get a totally different set of passwords next time. You understand why I'm doing this? Again, I mean, just printing out the quizzes and just entering the correct answers. It's happened 2 weeks semesters in a row. That's not good. So, all right. Don't contact a work study and literally offer to pay them to do the work for you in an email. Because they will probably send it to me. Then I will promptly give you a 0. So I'm just telling you what happens. Okay, so that's enough about the intro. And then we are going to talk about assignment 1. Stop recording.